Well, tonight, leaders across the Bay in Tampa were gathering to reduce violence. Police held a community meeting in hopes of finding solutions. And 10 Tampa Bay's Miranda Parnell explains what residents say they'd like to see to make their neighborhoods safe.
Here in East Tampa, you have a community that's tired of the speeches and they're tired of the complaints. They want to see some type of action to reduce violent crime in the city. And out here, it seems like the general consensus is reaching out to the youth. The pain is generational.
My son was murdered, and then his son was murdered.
But so is the call for help.
They got nothing to do but go get in trouble with the rest of the kids. Put the parks back, free lunches. Put the park back, free pools. It's hot. We turn the fire hydrant on, they come cut it off. You got to go to the pool, you got to pay. We don't got no money. It's tight right now.
Business owner Eric Adams, who offered his parking lot to TPD to host this event, knows what can happen when kids fall into the wrong lifestyle.
But I spent half my life in prison, so I've been on the side of crime. Committing crime, selling drugs, I've been on that side.
But now Adams is trying to set an example. He says he now owns multiple businesses, but spent much of his time in prison coming up with ways to prevent kids from his neighborhood from making the same dangerous decisions.
I was born and raised from the projects, so I know what it is to struggle, to come up and have to deal with the streets. But if I would have had somebody to follow that would have taught me better, then I would have went that route.
To cut off the bad influences, neighbors in Tampa are calling for more free youth programs and for a way to get kids to them.
I'm able to take my son across town a little farther from the home to take him to a park, but some parents don't have that transportation.
And they say the action is needed sooner rather than later.
The speeches are good, but I don't see anybody taking funds and putting them in the right place.
Chief O'Connor says 253 firearms have been seized this year in that neighborhood. She is planning another forum for July, and the city is hosting 2 gun buyback events next Saturday. Well, sadly, many of the shootings across the Bay Area involve children and teens. And coming up in 10 minutes on Crime Tracker 10, we take a deeper dive into why kids are committing these violent crimes.